And good evening, my lovely Lost Tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my Friday night spice stream. I hope all of you are doing well this evening as we play some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Hope you guys have had an awesome week. I've had a pretty good week. It's been fairly quiet at my day job, but I'm looking forward to the weekend. I have been working hard on my latest script, and I am very, very excited to be able to show it off to you guys. Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday. Yeah, they're alright, I guess. How's it going, Mike? Good to see you. And good day to you as well, Hayden. I hope you enjoyed that fancy new sword I gave you. So long as you wield it wisely. Okay, so, last time that we were playing Dragon Age Inquisition, we were running all across the western approach, trying to get into this damn, like, vaulted area. And we did manage to get in and undo some very weird time magic stuff and take care of some side quests. So, we still need to gather more power in order to do the next main quest and level up a bit more. So we're mostly going to be doing a bit more just like zigzagging across the map, taking care of some stuff for our wonderful companions. do do. Samuel, you were too kind. I was actually really proud of how my eyeliner turned out tonight, so I was just thank you, makeup gods. Because sometimes it feels like it's just by luck I managed to get it looking acceptable. Because I have had times where I've been trying to do my eyeliner because I'm trying to practice it more, so I know what works. And sometimes I just end up with it smudged all over the place, and I'm just like, I'm already like 10 minutes late for work, just trying to furiously fix it.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
Good to know, Cullen, and thank you for the stretch check, Hayden. Always making sure I take care of my joints. And yes, I do just want to say, we recently hit 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely insane, and I'm just so blown away by how quickly my channel has grown in the past, say, 2 months or so. Especially as I somewhat infrequently upload. I have a set schedule, but I don't produce as much content on that channel, now that I have the second channel. For my Twitch VODs. So it's absolutely amazing, and to everyone who's a newcomer or who's been in my community for a very, very long time, thank you all so very much. I have been working on a script for an announcement for what I'm going to be doing to celebrate this milestone, so be sure to keep an eye out for that on my main YouTube channel, because that's where I'll be putting it up. But yeah, I'm just genuinely taken aback by the reception to my Yandere superhero ASMR tale, because honestly I was kind of expecting it to go somewhat lackluster, because my Yandere maid video, it did well, but it didn't do amazingly well in the way that my ones with Cytarral, my blue dragon, and Glacia, my orc warrior, have done. So I was like, okay, I'll try again with a Yandere video to see how that works. And then I've just been watching like the numbers going up. I'm just like, how is this happening? And yes, Mike, Autumn and Ellis are absolutely wonderful, some of the loveliest people in the world, and just, I love them so much, you guys. So yes, the latest follower is the incredible Autumn Ivy, and I love her so much. Numbers go brr. The Glacia effect sends some serious shockwaves. You know what? I think between like my blue dragon one with Cytarral and my orc warrior one with Glacia, definitely that gave like a massive boost to my channel. And then like this one with Night Angel, just You guys have exceptional taste. That's all I'm gonna say. Just mwah. Love you guys. Alright, let's read this before I read more flattering comments in chat. Mission report. The Tevinter Resistance. It seems Dorian was correct. Not only do Tevinter Templars not possess the ability to disrupt magic, Tevinter Magisters are flummoxed when they encounter such abilities. There was an attack on Magister Tilani's estate, but our agent, Sir Belinda Darrow, reports that it was handily beaten back, and is unlikely to return anytime soon. Magister Tilani sends her thanks, as well as some artifacts stripped from the attackers, and a scented handkerchief. Don't ask. Night Kaiju, thank you so much for the 8-month free sub. Does saucy little tiefling dance? Absolutely, it is always time, perfect time for a saucy little tiefling dance. But thank you so much for the 8-month tier 3 sub. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Wolf Warrior. Like, I've been really trying to like up my game in terms of like my ASMR tales, like writing really interesting characters and just trying out different things. And honestly, Renpen has been knocking it out of the park with all of the art that she does for my ASMR characters. Like, it's just been an overall like communal effort and a lot of hard work. And I'm so fucking tired, but I know it's worth it. Guys, Samuel, we have exceptional taste, you guys. Hayden, we follow you, of course. Thank you. I'm just a creative young woman on the internet trying my best to do full-time voice acting and having a lot of fun along the way. But thank you very much for joining me on my long-winded journey with many stumbling points, but thank you for being part of this. Alliances, the old guard. Ooh. It doesn't say who signed this, but it's from Josephine, so I'm going to read it in her voice because I love her. The Duraziers are becoming a clear favourite in the war of septation that is going between the noble houses. The Montclairs have all but ceased out to exist socially, and many are scrambling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Oraclu has emerged as a strong voice at court, and is suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, and presumably the standing of our house as arbiter and matchmaker. Thank you, Josephine. Shadows over Denerim. Oh, it's from Alistair. Inquisitor. Well, that was bracing! A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. Brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while, let me tell you. I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. King Alistair Theron. Ferelden. Hey, Ferelden Medallion of Service. We've got another medal, guys. Let's add it to the wall. I love Alistair so much. I love that his, like, you could just tell, like, his mannerisms and his language in, like, his correspondence, even though, like, you don't see him a great deal in this game. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Okay, let's try this one. From Liliana. I think Liliana's the best fit for it. Oh no, wait, Cullen is. I had our people remove... Oh no, wait. We were going to wait for Liliana because she was the one who's looking into it. I had our people remove the downward pointing triangular symbols from our outposts. They have not made a reappearance, which means little. It's clear someone has an interest in the Inquisition, someone organized with ties to those across the sea. We've eliminated the Canari as the most obvious suspects. Nonetheless, knowing who they're not does not tell us who they are, what they're doing, or why. They're clever, we know that, and they have resources. But so do we, and they should learn that they are not to toy with the Inquisition. Hey Sheb, how's it going? And essentially Carmina, how's it going, guys? Alright, Liliana. If our investigations have any hope of succeeding, we'll have to strike hard and fast, before they even know we're looking. A coordinated effort, hitting all the leads we have at once.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, that's your homework. We need one for Josephine and for Cullen. Oh, I think this was one that Josephine could help with. Oh, no, that's one for Liliana. That's like 5 hours. Okay, we'll wait until Liliana gets back and then we'll read that one out. Okay, this one sounds more like Cullen's interest. A letter marked with the Chevalier seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Valtharis. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons. And are we not sworn to aid your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out from Chevalier Doucet. Our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely rout Red Templars from the region.
To work?
Good, and we need one for Josephine. This feels like a Josephine one. Yes, good. There is a contender to rival the de Rosiers. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The Tybalts are an upstart threat, as our daughter of Lady Valise Tybalt is set on marrying into the Leandre family. Claims that the pairing is not strategic are, of course, laughable. The Leandre name should be neutralized in some fashion for the brokering of a more profitable pairing. In your service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. It is a simple matter to marginalize the Leandre name among our potential allies. If the marriage is strategic, it will very quickly be all but worthless in the greater game of status.
Let us begin.
Alright, children, you've got your homework. Make Mama proud. Okay, so we need 40 power in order to do the next main quest. So we're going to be doing a couple of side quests and some companion stuff. Oh, it's actually coming. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yep, we're going to keep things very chill tonight. Mostly companion stuff, some side quests, so we're just going to be relaxing and having a good time. How am I going for inventory? Do I need to clear some shit out? Yeah, I probably do. Alright, I'm going to go just quickly sell some unneeded shit. Because it's from Alistair, I want to hold on to the Ferelden Medal of Service, even though it's a dumb value. Oh no, wait, we can't. God damn it, that's fine. It's fine. Do I have anything here? I think it was mostly stuff that was just like for sentimental reasons. Alright. All of this is kind of the same stuff that we've already got. Hold on to that though, because that's for Varric. And standard. More cunning and more magic. And unneeded stuff. Although actually, I can give that stuff that I was using to someone else. Dorian, it might suit you. Actually, no, the one you've got now is better. Even though it does look exquisite on you, darling. I am not going to name the staff Wackus Bonkus because I have a feeling if I mention that name ever again, one of my mods will fucking kill me.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can upgrade potions so they heal more. These. Damn it, I need more profits, Laurel. God damn it. No. And I need more elf fruit. That much elf fruit? Fine. I need more elf fruit. Alrighty, let's maybe have a quick chat to some of our companions just to see if there's any other fun quests that they want us to do. I don't know why I'm so low on elf fruit, considering I'm always like zigzagging all over the place gathering herbs. Maybe because I use it in everything.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, alright?
Yep, no worries. You got a lot on your mind right now. Let's actually have a talk with Liliana. And I did do a little bit of looking. I'll talk to you in a minute, Solus. Because I did some looking because I was like, okay, why aren't we able to get that last person for Cassandra's quest? And so I was looking at, okay, what do you need to unlock that area? And so there is something we need to do beforehand. So we're going to go back to the Western approach, do that, and then we'll be able to complete Cassandra's quest.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hi. Nothing really super interesting at the moment.
Go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
Sorry to disappoint, darling. Okay, no creature items. How are you doing, Liliana? Ooh, cutscene? Yes.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking.
Oh?
You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her.
Oh.
Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
No. Oh. Okay, I think we read that one last time. But let's leave Liliana to her thoughts for now. Maybe see if we can have a chat with the others. How are you doing, Cullen? I love being able to jump and not take any fall damage. Hi. Oh, sorry, am I interrupting your brooding? Oh, thank you, Rosen.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Hi.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move.
You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I
Thank
should
you for the
return to
hydrate
my
check,
duties
Rosen.
as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Sure.
Prepare the board, Commander.
Haven't played chess
As
in a
a
long
child,
time.
I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
All right, let's
I'm a
see what
fair
you've got.
player.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
No, I'm not romancing Cullen, I'm sorry.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Bit out of practice, but hey, still proud of that. So yeah, some of the lip flaps can be a little bit off, but it's okay. Okay. We'll come back maybe later and see if there's more Cullen wants to say. Was there anyone down there? Let's talk to Blackwall, actually. You're fine. Oh, that's right. We need to get that last Western Approach item and the Fallow Mire one. Well, let's have a chat with Blackwall anyway, just to see if he's got anything interesting to say.
Right. If you're so smart, tell me how Jenkins can do those things.
Blackwall? Are you somewhere around here? Or did I literally walk right past you? The stable boy's letters, a personal letter written in a shorthand. Regards to the Cropper family. My name is Isla Goodwin. I write on behalf of your son Desmond. He is very busy tending to the Inquisition's horses, so he bids me write this to you. I was happy to do so, as I know it takes him time to word his letters. I made his acquaintance while also in service to the Inquisitor. He is a fine man, and I welcome my time working with him in my duties as research assistant, as I catalogue variances in the mounts. For now, know that he is well, that he is happy, and that he misses his family deeply. He has of course spoken highly of you, and I feel as though I can picture you all. It is good to know that the Blight spared more than it took. If all goes well, and it shall, your son and I will be part of the force that prevents such tragedy from happening again. Isla Goodwin on behalf of Desmond Cropper. Oh. Okay. Because it says, like, he's right here, but he's not. So that's why I am confused. Because that's Master Dennett, the horse master. There he is! Out chopping wood. Helping. Being efficient as always.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Alright, so, Night Kaiju, I saw your message maybe about 30 seconds ago, just before that little cutscene started. Hopefully your Wi-Fi's not being too weird.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try, and hope for the best.
You're right. What matters is that we never give up. Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman, and she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
He's just so goddamn noble. What's that exclamation point for? Master Dennett? Or is this something you want to ask about, Blackwall? Everything okay?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Yeah, sure. Hanging out in the pub with my mates. Give a friendly wave to Ironball as we enter. You got a lot on your mind, Blackwall.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them. Cut the dog down.
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You were a child when this happened. You were probably too scared to say anything.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Good chat! Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my light-hearted friends. I mean, that was like a serious heart-to-heart with Blackwall, but just kind of like awkwardly sitting there just like, Yeah, I mean, we're trying our best, mate, but... Sorry about the dog when you were a child. God, that really cleared the room, didn't it? Fuck! And tonight I'm drinking some Maker's Mark. Take back the sky, a tavern cheer. Now gather ye drunkards, that's how these begin. The songs of our heroes, of wars and our kin. Well now the fight's ours and none of us cowers. We'll drink to all hours cause we know we can win. Oh, they cut into heaven and called it a door. The herald will lead us to even the score. We'll take back the sky and we'll give them the floor. We'll take back the sky and we'll give them the floor. The beast was upon us, our hopes all but drowned. At our necks a monster, at our heels a hound. But we found a fortress, and it's friggin' gorgeous, so join in the chorus and down a new round. Oh, they cut into heaven, we said it before, and Dresse will guide us to even the score. We'll take back the sky, and we'll give him the floor. We'll take back the sky, and we'll give him the floor. We look to our leader and heft up our crest, to show this Corypheus we're not impressed. He thinks we've been mastered, we beat down the bastard, and then we'll get plastered, we're blessed by the best. Like, this feels like it should be sung as like a kind of a sea shanty. He cut into heaven, now sing it once more. Inquisitor, lead us to even the score. We'll take back the sky and we'll give him the floor. We'll take back the sky and we'll feed him his lie, and black his foul eye, let all our arrows fly. And then we'll have pie, die. We'll take back the sky and we'll give him the floor. An exercise in rhyme by Maradin, a minstrel of our fine Inquisitor. Hey, Graham. Bull, darling, dearest. How are you? Hey. Cutscene with Bull. Always good.
Again.
Did I walk in on something?
Come on. This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
You done it now, boy.
Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Yeah, sure. Hey.
Ghonnari training exercise to master your fear. Been a while since I needed it, but that nightmare demon was... big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Ghonnari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
Fine, I'll hit you with a stick. I am a weak and delicate elf mage, so my muscles aren't as fearsome as Cassandra's, but I'll certainly try my fucking hardest. If that's what you want.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
Okay. This is working, so let's encourage this shit.
That nightmare wanted to tear you in half.
Not a chance. Piece of fade, piece of crap. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime, Iron Bull. You want me to beat the shit out of you with a stick? I can do that. I will just say, like, as a voice actor, there's some lines that you can tell, like, the performer had just so much relish in performing that in the booth. And there's some lines that you're just like, you know, out of context, you really have to fully imagine the scene in order to, like, help get in the headspace of it. And so, yeah. Yeah, I can tell that there was plenty of fun had with that, recording that. Hey, Cass. You doing okay?
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Love poetry, I assume?
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
Why is she so pretty when she smokes?
I couldn't, not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse, it takes grace.
You don't think you have those things?
Oh, you do.
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
Something on your mind?
I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I don't know either.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Good plan. Alright. I'll leave you to it then. Anyone else in this general area? I mean, there's Sarah. I think we talked to her fairly recently. But let's go and see if there's any requisitions we can turn in. Because those are good for increasing our power as well.
Oh, my maker. You cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Sharal. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut. Although it is yet bewildering at the center.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
There are problems coming out of Halam-Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam-Shiral.
Yeah.
We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Yeah, honestly, there is a great amount of replayability with this game. Okay, main watchtower. In terms of like different romance options, because there are some romance options that, you know, they would conflict with each other if you chose them, but because you can't romance Cassandra if your character is female, so like you could do the slightly more flirtatious lines without having to worry about it jeopardizing whatever romance path you're currently on. But yeah, there's a lot of replayability in this game of just like exploring like all the different romance paths, and they're all wonderful. Okay, restore and improve a large tower for an imposing cosmetic change. Invest in an upgrade to choose between a mage or Templar tower. I'm gonna go with the mage tower because we sided with the mages.
We are honored to serve.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Actually, do you have anything else to say, Cassandra, or are you good? Oh?
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Mm.
I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Admirable goals.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You admire me?
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do.
Oh.
I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I make it up as I go.
I'm not that assured. I just make it up as I go.
Let all your followers take heart.
What can I say? It's worked so far.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
I love Cassandra so much. But I agree. Let's check in on Sarah since we're in this kind of general area. Oh, and we need to check on, like, a sweet baby angel, Cole, as well. Whom I love and I will fucking defend to my last breath. Like, the moment Vivian is side-eyeing him, I'm just like Inquisitor slides into view, just... You better not be judging my boy. Hey, Sarah.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. Also, you could tell the Wardens to piss off. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But Wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
It must have been rough living through the Blight.
Someone yells Darkspawn, and then nothing happens for a long time. Then Wardens show up and take your stuff. Or, you know, some prick noble takes your stuff because Wardens may ask for it. Then you steal it back. So whatever. The first ones in line to screw everyone weren't Darkspawn. That's all I'm saying. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the Adamant ones. Need more like him.
Blackwall's a good one. Good egg. And speaking of egg, we will talk to Solus in a bit. Hey, sweetie. You okay? Ooh. Ooh.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask.
Oh.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
Hey.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
What's wrong?
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe.
Oh.
If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages, and then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
What's wrong?
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you, you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me. And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness? You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
Oh. We'll figure something out. No, we will fucking protect you.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Yes?
Good. They will not take me.
Yes, yes, I'll help. I'll help my boy. Precious baby. Okay, where was the western approach? So yes, I did do a little bit of looking to see what we needed to unlock that area to finish Cassandra's quest. We need to do this, the assault on Griffin Wing Keep. Because it's essentially just open up more areas in the western approach. What's that? Oh, that's the bard. That's alright, we'll take care of that when we get back. For now, excuse me, let us just head to the keep. And Dorian, oh, Varric. I do like it when so we're gonna have that conversation later. Let's take Dorian. No, fuck it, we'll take Cassandra. And Cole. Sorry, I meant I was gonna take Iron Bull instead of Cassandra, because Cassandra has writing to do. Iron Bull is always down for a fight. But I know Cole is like all over the place morally, but I'm just like, he just always reminds me of like a sad puppy out in the rain. I think it's like the down like sloped hat and everything as well. He's such a good puppy. Oops. God damn it. I did not mean to go into tactical mode. Come on. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 recently, so I just need to remember like how to fucking play this game. Alrighty, let's take care of... Oh, God damn it. God, I don't want to zoom that far out. Okay, there we go. Go. No, they're still working on a lot of stuff in Baldur's Gate 3, so it's very much still a work in progress, and they recently released the Barbarian class, but they have confirmed that all classes will be available in the final game, and honestly, I'm just happy to wait as long as it takes for the full game to come out, because I'm already enjoying what they've released so far, and from what I've seen so far, the final game is going to be There we go. God damn it. Oh yeah, Samuel, like, I really want to play a paladin. Yes, level up. I really want to play a paladin in that game, and hopefully they'll unlock some more of the sorcerer subclasses as well. Well, not subclasses, but the sorceress origins. Firestorm looks good. But yes, this is the keep we have to capture on the left over here, so let us go and take care of that. And then we'll unlock some more operations we can do.
Shall we knock?
Oh, yeah.
Ding dong. Dorian, did you resurrect the fucking door? God damn it, Dorian. Venatori. Come out wherever you are. The Inquisition's here. Like, another thing I'm really hoping to see with Baldur's Gate 3 when that comes out, like when the full game comes out, is more racial options. Because at the moment they've got like the standard like humanoid ones, like elf, half-elf, human, tiefling, and a couple of others. I think Githyanki is another one, but we don't have yet like gnomes or half-orcs yet. And I want to play like big, strong, badass lady. Badass orc lady, please. And they do not have Aasimar yet. They don't have like Aasimars or some of the other races. Like, I would love to be able to play a Naladrin, because the Naladrin are really fucking cool. Not likely. But I can see them like maybe saving off of some of the more like exotic races or the newer ones until like it's been a few months after the first like full the full game has come out. Like, I hope that they don't make it like a DLC like thing, like you have to buy like a special DLC in order to get like X many like exclusive races or something like that. Dorian, what have I told you about like going off and killing Venatori on your own? Let me help you. Oops. Question: which class is Glasha? Which class is Glasha? That's a very good question. I kind of don't want to say. I want to keep that as a little bit of a secret for now. Like, or she might even be a multi-class. I don't know. I need to figure it out properly. Ooh, nice new armor. God damn it. I should have taken this fortress when I was trying to find like all the tomes that I needed. God damn it, Bobby. Hey. Just doing a quick check to see if there's anything useful around here. Ooh, that looks promising. Like, I could kind of see Glasha being like a some level of a multi-class, or like maybe even taking like the magic initiate feat, but staying as a fighter. Maybe less of a barbarian and more of a fighter, because she has a bit more finesse to her. Not using finesse weapons, but she has a certain like eloquence to her that's not quite aligned with the more traditional concepts when it comes to barbarians.
Here, Inquisitor! I am ready to serve!
Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck the Venatori.
Light is nothing! We will raise!
I love that I just fucking unleash a rift on top of him and just... I'm the Inquisition. I'm the Inquisitive, goddammit.
I join your glory.
Oh, someone knocked down Iron Bull. We can't have that.
It's a good fort. Might keep the Vince from catching us with our pants down.
But we do have our very first Pick My Voice of the evening from Night Kaiju. How would the Countess renovate this castle? Well, I certainly have some pointers. I would absolutely prefer to have a castle in a much cooler climate. Somewhere far from the sun, but that's just for my own personal requirements. It is well fortified and full of souls eager to die for a good cause. So who knows? Hang on, what was that? My. Kitty's collar. And now another band embossed with a design popular in Honleith some years ago. A tuft of orange fur is caught in the buckle. Spirits whisper across the veil, but their voices are unclear. Briefly, they conjure the memory of a little girl. Well, I'm going to be wearing that. Reading the description has a much softer connotations, but the moment we all saw that, we had some interesting thoughts on it. Alright, I think we've gotten everything at the moment. So let us raise the flag of this Inquisition. Drenched in the blood of my enemies, we made it through in record time. And there we go. That is much more us, don't you think? Already vastly improved.
Inquisitor,
yes.
you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the Wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here. The keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the darkspawn in the area?
The darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori threw corpses in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargist claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away, too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
Alright.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
As you were. I'm not quite sure how much more we can do, but I think we need to go to the war table and take care of some of these things. Because I believe then we will be able to take care of what Cass requires. But I did see this contraption up here, so let's have a look at the Sistarium, shall we? Alright, sorry you're not able to quite see it fully from that angle, but just trust me, I might be able to do this. No, that's not correct. Let me try that again. No. No, I believe I can do this. It should be simple enough, but I'm just trying to figure out what that last movement is. I found the easiest way to solve these is to keep hitting it with your axe until there's nothing left. You know what? That is a interesting train of thought. Let's see. No, that's not right. Because that's closed off, but it needs to end on a certain point. Hang on. I keep starting from that one point when I should be starting from somewhere else. There we go. I just had to reconfigure things a little. Constellation, Thoth. The only constellation to maintain its ancient name in the present day. The constellation Thoth directly corresponds to the ancient Tevinter old god known as Thoth, the Dragon of Fire. The depiction of this constellation varies, usually represented either as a man of flame, in agony, presumably a victim of the old god, or as a flaming orb. Scholars in the Divine Age attempted to officially change the nomenclature to Ignifer. This is why some old texts record it as such, but the attempt never caught on, even after the eradication of old god worship in the Imperium. From A Study in Theodosian Astronomy by Sister Oran Petrarchius. That's probably incorrect. But we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Thank you so much, Night Kaiju, for requesting the Countess.
Inquisitor.
That's me.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
It's been eerily quiet since the Wardens left. Now I'm just waiting like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. We've already had an archdemon. I don't want to guess what'll come next.
Oh, thank you for the stretch check. Hayden! Oh. Oh, thank you, thank you. And Hayden, thank you so much for the 26-month resub. A tier 3 sub of that. Thank you so much for your absolutely amazing support in innumerable ways. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, those
Carry on, Captain.
snap, crackle, and pops in my shoulder were
Inquisitor.
very crunchy. I feel like I should find this Frederick and return their shit, since we happened to find it. Okay, Fortress Squatters. That feels like something we can do. Where is that? Okay, it's further down this way. So let's get to this camp and then see if we can assist with that. See, Cole comes prepared for this climate. Yes, it's me, Inquisitor. See, Cole is like ready for this environment. He's got his like big sun hat. I know it's to more like keep himself in shades and to keep himself comfortable, but it's nice to see my boy prepared. But if we clear out this area of bandits, then we should be able to get a bit more power. And then I think we might go back to Skyhold after doing some of these quests. That seems perilous. I'm assuming these were the bandits that they were talking about. I'm assuming. Hell yeah, that was easy. Alright, barely readable unsent letter. Service. Can you bring the Grey Wardens back? My men are seeing Darkspawn at night. Darkspawn? It's not a blight starting, is it? You'll protect us, right? No. No, you will not. Okay, what are some other ones? Where's this? Oh, actually that's not far from here, so let's take care of that. And then we can do that one as well. Okay, let's try and get the water supply going again. Okay, no worry, Rosen. Baby, lock them door. Ooh, and there's a rift we can take care of. So let's just see how formidable these beasties are. Oh, not too bad at all. We can take them. Yeah, at least this is a cool desert with rock formations and mountains. Like, I think I said before when we were... I'm not sure if we were... Oh, he's okay. He's okay, Cole. I was saying before with, I think it wasn't the Western approach, but it was the other... one of the other desert areas of this game. And I was saying, like, desert levels are one of my least favorite areas or terrains to explore in video games, because usually it's just the same fucking desert all over the place, and it's not really a good variation in like interesting landmarks or stuff to see. But I like the Western approach. It's got a good variation, a good balance, and like the sand is still coarse and it's getting everywhere, but it's not as bad. Well, that worked. Okay. Now there should be a beastie down here we need to take care of. There are a lot of plants. No, we're probably not going to find elf root in this area. It's mostly going to be deep mushrooms and other junk. Oh, but there's spiders down here. Ooh. Lost Idol. The relief carvings on the slab depict worshippers of Razakael, old god of mysteries, engaged in a religious ceremony. There's some interesting things down here. Elite mercenary coat. Nice, nice. Faded journal. We know they were here. They put up those awful statues of Andraste looking snobbish everywhere they go. Not much of a secret location. We know they found a way to reverse tranquility, but so far nothing we've uncovered has told us how they did it. I hate that statue. She just keeps sneering at me. Okay. Did this clear this up? I don't think so. We still need to take care of whatever beastie is down here. Okay, little fox, you might want to run out of here, because things are probably going to get violent very soon. I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire. Almost illegible note. Jeanette, be careful bringing back the equipment from the university. Marcus saw some dangerous-looking folks skulking about in caves near the road. Bandits, or brigands, or anti-intellectuals of some ilk. I do not know what they might want with us or our research materials, but it's better to be safe than sorry. From Frederick. There we go. Okay, is that both of them? Or is it just the one?
Inquisitor.
That's me. Okay, so I think that took care of both of those, but that looks interesting. Let's go check it out. Oh, I misspoke. There is some elf fruit here. I need more elf fruit. Well, we'll be going back to the Emerald Grove soon enough, and that place is just like 90% elf fruit. Okay, let's have a look at what that marking with the question mark was on my map before we go and take care of that other little problem. I see you. Where are you? Get over here. Come on. Come on. Sorry, Bull, you didn't get a chance to get a hit in. I'm sorry. Oh my god, don't get me started on camel spiders. No, 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 no. They're one of my biggest nopes in the animal kingdom. Just no, 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 no. Warden Zorez, commander of the defense of Adamant Fortress, during the long night of the Second Blight, gave his life in a battle against Herlock Alpha. From the Grey Warden archives that... I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Oh, something to read. Elegantly penned note. Gentlemen, I will make your stay here in the Western Approach quite profitable, so long as you can follow my instructions. First and foremost, you will obtain the research materials from the team sent here by the University of Orlais for a project of great importance. Second, you are to assist the Templars with their resource gathering mission in whatever capacity they require. Excavations Venatoria conducting... you will not interfere with any of the excavations the Venatoria are conducting, nor will you announce your presence to the Grey Wardens. You'll find that my gratitude for a job well done is remarkably lucrative. From Service. Isn't he dead? Didn't we kill him? Did we kill him, or was that... Did he die during the siege on the fortress? I think it was the latter. Yeah, there's some creatures in the animal kingdom that I could literally feel my skin trying to escape my skeleton, and camel spiders are one of them. There's just some creatures in this world that you just wonder, why are you, how do you exist? Like, there's a lot of deep sea fish that I just like, I sometimes see pictures of, and I'm just like, oh, why do you exist? Like telescope fish. If you want like a kind of like, want to see something really weird and kind of goofy that's a deep sea fish, look up telescope fish. They're just so dumb and goofy looking, but they're kind of horrifying as well. Oh, goblin sharks, no. Fuck no. Okay, so this Darkspawn issue is somewhere around here. I think it's on the other side of this area. Yeah, like telescope fish, they look really cool, but like kind of goofy and creepy at the same time. God damn it. Sorry, I don't mean to keep doing that. I'm just trying to like zoom out to the furthest level I can, but it just keeps bouncing back and forth. God damn it. Like, there's some spiders that I'm just like, okay, they're part of our ecosystem, you know, they do important, like, stuff, like they kill, like, harmful insects, they eat them, and all that good stuff. But at the same time, there's some spiders out there that I just want to, like, the second I see one, I will fire a fucking nuclear weapon at it. Like, if you're an Aussie, you know the horror that is the huntsman spider. Like, they're not poisonous. They're just fast and big, and they jump. They're not as big as a tarantula. They're just they can get to be big, and they're really fucking scary. And I do not like them. Wait, Iron Bull's down? Fuck no. Bull, we need you up. We need you fighting.
I'm falling back.
You're fine. Yeah, like, I think in this game they're called phoenixes, but yeah, there's like weird raptor-like monsters that roam these desert lands, and they are quite scary. And yeah, like, huntsman spiders can just like fuck off to the moon and back, just go away. Oh, Rosen, like, honestly, same, being here in the UK, like, being able to just kind of escape all that shit, all those terrifying spiders, just, yes, please and thank you.
Where did they come from?
We could probably track them down and find out.
Let's have a bit more looking around. Clear out the rest of the snark spawn. Like, because there's some creatures in Australia that are just like some of the deadliest in the world. I know I don't have to say that, like, it's common knowledge, but it's what gives me kind of concern just a little bit over stuff like, you guys might have seen that new animated movie coming out called, like, The Bad Guys, which is all about kind of monsters, not monsters, but like animals that, you know, seem dangerous or that have bad reputations, but, you know, they're anthropomorphized and, you know, then actually like good guys. And there's one, I'm not sure whether it's just like for a one-off gimmick or if it's like a recurring character, but there's like a funnel web spider that's kind of anthropomorphized for the movie. And if you're an Australian, you know how fucking deadly a funnel web spider is. Like, there's many spiders out there that are dangerous, but funnel webs are one of the worst. And there's a part of my brain that just like when I saw that coming out and it was playing it up, this kind of spider as a kind of fun and goofy thing, I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. There's some creatures that you do not try and make cute, because there's gonna be probably some dumbass kid who thinks, oh, you know, it's just misunderstood, or something, some dumb shit like that. And they're gonna try and poke at it. Like those fucking tourists who fuck around with blue-ringed octopuses and they, by some divine intervention, they don't get bitten and they don't die in 15 seconds. Because, like, I think it's only like 15 seconds or something like that, 15-30 seconds that it takes for a blue-ringed octopus's venom to, like, completely override your nervous system and kill you. Because you go into, like, complete shock. Then I'm just like, no, just, no. Like, there's a reason that an episode of Peppa Pig was not allowed in Australia, because it was like, oh, spiders are more afraid of you than you are of them, so it's okay to, like, treat them as friends. There's a reason that episode was not shown in Australia, because spiders can fucking kill you, especially children. And I'm sorry that this has kind of turned into a somewhat morbid conversation, but it's just one of those things that I was just like, because the movie's coming out soon, the Bad Guys movie, and so I see like posters for it, and I'm just like, no, stop, don't do that. Just like, stop. Oh, you have funnel webs in the US? I didn't know that. Like, it looks like it could be a fun movie. I'm not really...
Turn back! This is madness!
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
We can do that. Okay, what else can we do? So we've set the operation for that. Why don't we go and see if we can help with that, maybe? Where is that? Oh, thankfully it's very close to a camp.
Inquisitor.
Okay, I think we're good.
Visitors, thank the Maker.
Hello.
It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
Possibly.
I think I found your supplies. A dead man out in the desert had these on him.
Dead? Blessed Andraste. What about Marcus or Jeannette? This is terrible news. I am Frédéric of Serrault, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university. But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. White Claw raiders have made off with much of our supplies. You will help me reclaim the equipment, will you not? You will champion the advancement of science.
I already found them.
The supplies you were waiting for right here.
Now that I have my recipes back, I'll be able to concoct a bait the High Dragon cannot resist. I have most of what I need, but I still need to gather quillback intestines and a phoenix's tail feather.
I have those ingredients. Actually, no, tell me about dragons.
You study
Einball's here.
I'd be interested in hearing more about that.
Oh, they are fascinating and little understood creatures, thought extinct for centuries. Now they seem to be making a comeback. The Nevarrans wrote extensively on breeding and nesting behavior, but high dragon hunting patterns have never been studied. I would be most interested if you come across any Gurn corpses that might be victims of dragon attacks.
Interesting.
1 tail feather and 1 batch of intestines, as requested.
My friend, you are invaluable. I will certainly note your assistance in my monograph on the High Dragon. I will attempt to lure her out as soon as my background research is complete. Mistakes could be deadly. The ancient Tevinters wrote volumes on the study of dragons. I believe they had a laboratory in this desert.
Oh, really?
If only their work had not been lost. Truly, the Blights set the field of draconology back centuries. Deplorable.
I've been very thorough. Apparently, I found a manuscript. I think that might be the cave I found near the oasis.
In an ancient Tevinter laboratory. Will it help you?
What remarkable diagrams. Are these chambers of the draconic heart? Oh, if only I could read the script. Do you perhaps know a linguist? Or a Tevinter historian?
Don't look at me. Nobody's spoken that form of Tevin in 700 years.
I don't, but the Inquisition might. I'll speak to our specialists. We'll have to speak some other time.
I love it that, like, we literally just came up to this guy and he's just like, oh, bonsoir, Inquisitor. Would you perhaps be able to assist me in my research? And I'm just, like, dumping all of the stuff that he needs on his desk. And I'm just like, hi, we're just going to be here for a while. Here's all of your shit. Stay out of our way, do your research, and we will just ignore each other. But your research would be greatly appreciated, as it will help the Inquisition. And, like, I fucking knew he was going to say something, just like the moment he's just like, do you have someone who can perhaps read this manuscript? And Dorian's just like, no, not me. Okay, it looks like we should go probably back to the war table and do some of this shit. I see you, chat. I see you talking about his research of dragon breeding and all that shit. You fucking degenerates.
Your worship.
Oh. Does Varric want to talk now? Varric, do you have a friend with you?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise.
Hi.
You're the Inquisitor, right?
Yes.
Ghonnathan, at your service.
Hi, Bianca. It's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
We should absolutely shut it down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
And I was just like, why do I know that voice? Why do I know that voice? And I'm like, God damn it. You guys are right. It is Laura Bailey. She's so wonderful and talented. And so much shit. But we do have a Pick My Voice from Metloid Man. I feel like we would love a visit from Cytarol for some reason. Well. It's always nice to be welcome back. Alright, let's take a look at what these fools have put together. An offer from the Imperial Army. Commander, a fine victory. May our enemies feel its sting. From Chevalier Doucet. Good for you, I suppose. Well, let's clear this area out a little bit more. Find the source of Darkspawn. Commander Cullen, we have scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it's been difficult to track down their points of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is that they're coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn. We will need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men while construction is underway. I await your orders, sir, from Lieutenant Tamsin. Building a bridge in that blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure that it is done safely.
I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
If I had my way, I would simply soar over these beautiful desert lands and just decimate everything with my lightning. But you know what? Sometimes you need the mortals to do their share of work. Building a bridge in that blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure it's done safely. Off you go then. Commander Cullen, thanks to the reinforcements you sent, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal losses and fortified it in the event that Darkspawn tried to use it themselves. The Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Tevinter. Per your orders, I am restricting the troops to scouting and guard patrols until the ruins can be investigated. Alright, let's venture forth, shall we? I think the other group that we had lined up is very good. Our first group, I should say. But I feel like we should come back towards the end of tonight and just have a little chat with everyone else. So...
We'll hold the bridge against anything.
No Darkspawn is coming through here.
Well, that's good to know.
How many of these you think we need to lure out 2 high dragons?
Well, I mean, you already have one here. I'm sure it wouldn't take too much effort to find another. Though, of course, not as resplendent as myself. Oh, I suppose I should help before they die. Isn't this the area that I tried to pass through before? We had less than stellar luck doing so. Well, who knows, maybe we can uncover some more things soon.
Another blighter falls!
I have to say, despite its vastness, or maybe perhaps because of its vastness, this area is quite fascinating to me. Of course, it doesn't match the splendor of my own domain, but still, it is interesting to curious. And for Foxery, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Oh, I think by your questions, I believe you meant do we as dragons have favorite colors? Well, not to be vain, I am fond of particular shades of blue. Usually for me more of a blue that the sky turns just before sunrise occurs, where it's that deep dark midnight blue just starting to be kissed by the light of the sun. And also I am quite fond of the deep dark blue of a beautiful vast midnight, when all of the stars glitter like diamonds on the horizon, and the moon like an opulent pearl. But that's just me. I'm sure my chromatic kin have their own preferences, but I think it aligns quite well with my own preferences. We are somewhat vain creatures, aren't we? But we do come to the end of that Pick My Voice, so thank you so much, Medloid Man, for requesting Cytarol. You guys just love Cytarol so much, so I'll give you one last growl for... You say farewell for now. Sarcastic, thank you so much for the kind words, and it's your first time with us tonight. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Feel free to stay as long as you like. Alright, let me just check something on our map, because okay, yes, we can set up this camp, and then we can swap out to get or try to get Blackwall and Cassandra for that quest. Oh, you're welcome, chat. I'm nothing if not merciful after all. Phoenix, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sarcastic. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the support of my archive of lovely lost tales. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It's very nice to finally meet you. By the way, huge fan of your ASMR videos. They're amazing. Thank you so much. I've been hard at work on the next script, and I really hope that you enjoy it.
I'm guessing there's more.
The Darkspawn will have the run of this place.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
That's what I like to hear, Iron Bull. Oh, thank you so much, Sarcastic. Like, I'm just blown away by how many, like, amazing new followers I've also, I should say, subscribers I've received recently over the past few weeks on my YouTube. So, like, whether you're a longtime fan of mine, you've been following me since the very start, or you're a newcomer, you're all so welcome, and Thank you so much, guys.
One down.
Anything useful down here? Ooh. A blood-spattered note. The giants are half feral. There's no room for a weak hand. One is enough to move debris during excavation, but keep it under control. We don't need the whole building coming down.
So they were using the giant as a beast of burden.
They're very strong and very angry.
Wait, there's a giant here? Oh shit, good thing I leveled up earlier. That's good to know. I should probably save frequently while I'm here. The secret tongue of slaves. Despite widespread illiteracy, Tevinter's slaves have developed a series of small pictograms that they scrawl on walls or under furniture, hidden from their uncaring owners. Regional variations make deciphering them a unique challenge. In one city, the sign of a clenched fist means a murderous master. In another, the same symbol indicates a harsh slave owner, but not one with a fatal temper. The ruling class's general indifference to the moods and fears of their slaves make this pictorial argot an important method of communication. It is therefore all the more strange to find that, it is all the more strange so many Tevinter comedies centre around farcical misunderstandings of a sloppily written sigil, where witty slaves scramble to subvert blame in time to avoid beheading. Perhaps it comforts Tevinter's well-to-do to believe that their property is only this clever and human in fiction. From a lesson book by Besher of Ravane. Oh, thank you for the hydrate check, Hayden. Thank you. I needed that. There's some veil fire runes down here, maybe. Damn it. Sorry, I keep doing that. I don't mean to. Where could it be? Shouldn't be too far. Just need to keep zigzagging around and eventually I'll find it. Where are you? I really should start crafting runes and giving my armors and weapons that little bit of an extra boost. Oop. But I did see before, I should probably read further that ability thing. Okay, so you take more damage from everything, but it blocks one melee attack every 30 seconds, and on dying, 75% chance to heal for half health, or resist a lethal strike once every 60 seconds. You know what? I'm pretty strong, so I'm just gonna see how that goes. And I know that feels like very famous last words. There we go. Master Spirit Rune. Good. And I can get rid of that because I got the rune. And let's head upstairs and fight this giant, apparently. There we go. Do. I'm sure there's going to be so much darkspawn around here. Like right there. Like, the phrase, what could possibly go wrong,
before more darkspawn join us.
should be, like, eternally just, like, evicted. Just, like, no, just...
Stop the darkspawn.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I imagine there are a million more still underground.
The tunnel was opened from the outside. Someone was digging here.
Well, let's see if we could put a stop to that, shall we? And then following up with, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Like, that's just like tempting fate even more. No. Oh, this feels like a big open space. I'm just gonna save again. I'm paranoid. And they spoke of a giant, and I don't like giants. We got lucky with the last one, and it decided to Skyrim itself into the sky. But I'm not counting on our luck happening a second time. Faded interrogation notes. The faded ink on this parchment suggests it is from prisoner's records. Let none be so foolish as to deny the power born of affection. Mark my words, for death would be only bear a martyr. Persuade Talvas to speak the truth. Permit that honeyed tongue to undo its own mischief. They think to question the Archon's authority, to deny his reach. Will they do so once their beloved Ionia sings the magistrate's praises? Should Talvas prove unreasonable, remove her teeth. One wonders how much charm she will wield without a handsome smile. That's some bullshit. A missing slave. In Tevinter, a slave is invisible, even though the entire empire rests on our backs. Our hands built the walls of Minrathous and carry its wealth along the crumbling roads. Scribes like myself take dictation and write letters that shift the balance of power. My daughter, Leonora, a kitchen slave, works night and day so Magister Delphine isn't troubled by a torn robe or a cold supper. Normally, I meet Leonora about the kitchens, but it has been days since our paths crossed. No one has seen her. I can't help but think of the old stories that cross the slave markets like lightning. How, centuries ago, the ancients built their cities with blood magic, raising the very towers and walls with terrible rituals, using our lives as fuel. Thousands of slaves were sacrificed as we were forced onto the altars of the old gods. Magister Delphine's perfect marble-faced mansion likely stands on the backs of 100 voiceless elves. But that was a different time. Andraste's words against blood magic made the practice all but forbidden and shunned. Though we may be punished, a few slaves are dragged to the altar or milked of blood without at least some reprimand. Yet Leonora is missing, and Magister Delphine seems different. She carries an aura she never had before, and rumors fly that a bitter rival has been publicly humiliated in the duel of magic. Although through my grief I fear I know that my Leonora's life was the price. I ache to speak as an equal with Magister Delphine, to demand answers, but such an audience would be a joke to her. No one seeks a slave. Written in secret by slave scribe Solvaran Braun. Sam, why are you tempting fate like this? I'm sure it'll be fine, guys. Nothing to worry about. It'll be fine. Nothing will possibly go wrong. Although we are starting to run a little bit low on potions, and that is making me a bit nervous. Okay, Cole, do you have the skills to unlock this door, or do you need a bit more time and Yeah, thought so. Damn it. That's okay. I just need to remind myself, or chat, you should probably remind me when we're able to improve the Inquisition again to specifically unlock that skill so we can finish unlocking those doors.
I heard that.
Everyone heard that, Cole. I'm gonna save again, just to be safe. I'm a little bit nervous. A crumpled note. There was nothing to indicate this place was built over an old deep roads entrance. While the complications with Darkspawn were unfortunate, we've dealt with the pack that emerged and I will hear no further talk of it. We have enough to secure the South Dig site. You will continue work in the corridors and you will do so without complaint. Alternatively, we could use you as a distraction should more Darkspawn hinder our efforts. You serve Corypheus either way, from service.
Venatori. They've been excavating. I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
They'll be holed up somewhere, if the Darkspawn didn't get them. This place gets better and better.
Oh sure, like, Ironbull, you're the one who's the most enthusiastic about fighting a fucking giant. No. Go away. But hey, you guys want to see that fun new spell I've got? It's a fun new spell called Firestorm. Oh goody, they took out half itself. Oh, that was good. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on! Yes!
Vince, Darkspawn, a giant? This was a pretty good day.
Yeah, it
And then
was.
they were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. Venatori plans. You do well to muzzle your doubt. Our information was passed down to Lucanus from Corypheus' most trusted servants. Very grateful you had chosen to come at all. Think of the power locked in these wastes. We don't need only to find it. Once liberated, we shall never rely on tinctures of lyrium or crude bloodwork again. Is that not worth any risk to become a little godlike ourselves? Tell me the thought holds no appeal. We must exhaust every lead, however faint it may be. To do less is to dishonor him. I must check our progress at Echoback Fort. I expect a full progress report upon my return from service. Well, service, I killed your giant, so that's going to make your plan a little bit more complicated. And yes, Samuel, you are forgiven. Because I was just like, it would just be like the most like moment of irony if I did just horribly die. upon engaging in combat with that vicious beastie. But you know what? We worked hard, we powered up, leveled up a couple bits, and got some new abilities, and you know what? We did pretty good. We did pretty good. And yes, set up camp. Alrighty. So let's change our party up a little bit. Let's keep Dorian, Cass. We can't take Blackwall though, which is troubling. So let's grab Cole. And then once after we've done this bit for Cass, then we'll head back to Skyhold and we'll see what's up with Blackwall. Chico Alaris, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight. And yeah, after we've taken care of this thing for Cass, we'll see if maybe we can get this last thing for Blackwall's quest, because we've done a couple where we just happened to be in the area and we've grabbed what...
They're keeping giants as slaves. Have I actually stumbled into a terrible chantry morality play? Because there's obviously no way that could go horribly wrong.
Okay, let's just take care of this Vargas and not piss off the giant. Yeah, he's still thinking about that poor dog. But we'll go check in on how Blackwall's doing when we get back to Skyhold after this mission. Which I will just quickly select. Okay, we have to do Varric's quest next time, and Cole's. Oops. Let's take care of this one for Cass. And let's be sure to take the high ground.
Should we look around?
I believe we should. I believe that's where they are. But let's just see if we can get into this fortress first, because I think this is where Blackwall's thing is. That's service. Oh, in that case, I'm taking great relish in just beating the shit out of him. Where's Corypheus now, huh?
Every one of these madmen we kill is one less who gets to return home. Warms my bitter little heart.
But you want to talk, Service? We'll get back to you in just a second, while we take care of the rest of your friends. Oh, god damn it. I want that staff though, because it looks really cool. So let's get rid of some of this other more useless crap. No. Let's destroy a couple of things because I can sell a lot of stuff later on. Ooh. The last step. A fragment of an inscription remains on one of the stones. It reads, "Last step of civilization before the abyss." Oh, it's probably down underneath here. Hang on. You want to talk to me?
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
He could still be of use if we interrogate him.
Let's bring him in for judgment.
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
He was very patient to wait for me to come back in order to say to his face, "Hey, we're gonna bring you in for judgment." Take that. Ooh.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
That's alright. Once we find where he's gotten to, then we can take him for the fellow Maya one as well. Where is this one for? This one. Oh, it's probably up through here. There we go. Frost rune. Useful. Okay. Let's take care of this this sinister villain for Cass. Let's just save quickly. And then we'll head back to Skyhold, see what's up with Blackwall, and then I think we'll call it a night. Oh, thank you for the stretch check, person. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Take care of these Venatori brutes first. Honestly, it's maybe a good idea, like when someone redeems the stretch check for me to stretch my joints out a little bit, it's probably a good idea if you guys follow in suit and just take a moment to just kind of like, just stretch your neck a little bit, maybe stretch your arms. Because you need to take care of your joints too, okay? It's not just me.
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
Oh, good. I must say, I do enjoy being high level and just seeing our enemies crumble before us.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Alrighty. We've done all of those quests for Cassandra. Get our loot. Ah, that's fine. It's kind of weak looking dagger anyway. Oh, that looks nice. Alrighty, let's head back to Skyhold. Actually, before I forget, because wasn't there a door over here that was like the main entranceway into this area? We should probably just ensure can be opened from both sides before we proceed. Gate of Thoth. This gate is carved with symbols of Thoth, the old god of fire. That would be the mechanism then. There we go. Okay, that's what I just wanted to do since we were all the way over here. But now we can just head back to Skyhold. And see how Blackwall's doing. And yeah, I like the idea of when I do hydrate checks and stretch checks that if you are so inclined that you follow in suit, because then it just gives you a chance to just like stretch everything out, get yourself a quick drink of water, something not alcoholic. Because you need to take care of yourselves too, guys. Hey, what's up?
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Gone where?
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled report. A crumpled sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Kalia massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Valtharis. Okay.
I should look around.
A message from Blackwall, Inquisitor. You've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong and, more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It has been my honor to serve you. Well, that sounds very final. Let's just quickly save. And I think we'll quickly see what's up with this execution. And then I think we'll wrap it up for tonight. Sarah likes Blackwall, so we'll take her. Let's also take you and Cassandra. Marcelo, how's it going? Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. Glad you could join us tonight. So yeah, let's just see what's up with like Blackwall, and then we'll be wrapping things up for the evening. And no, Rosen, you can't substitute water with a pina colada. Come on. Drink your water. Oh no. What's Blackwall gonna do?
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Oh, this is grim.
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Damn it, Sarah.
Proceed.
Stop!
Blackwall, what are you doing?
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall.
What?
I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Oh no. Blackwall, what have you done? Or I should say, Rainier, what have you done? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh, and I think with that, that's where we're gonna wrap things up tonight, guys. Okay, yep, this feels like a perfect point to wrap things up on that amazing cliffhanger. So yes, yes, I like to put, just after I've developed or done a couple of streams of this game, I like to put, like, if there is a romance option in the title of the game, just because then people don't have to then ask it in chat. But I hope you're having a good time tonight, and feel free to join us next Friday for more Dragon Age Inquisition. And on that bombshell, we will be ending things for tonight. So thank you all so very much for joining me tonight at the Blue Rose Respite for more Dragon Age Inquisition. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. And be sure to check out my other socials that are in the chat right now. My Twitter for important updates and other fun things. My YouTube for my ASMR tales. And my Instagram for lovely pictures. Let's see who's currently live and who we should say hello to. But I hope everyone had an awesome time tonight. I certainly did. You know what, guys? Let's give tons of love over to Autumn Ivy. She is an incredible friend and supporter of the Blue Rose Respite, and I'm so thankful to call her a friend. And thank you guys so very much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and do something good for yourself this weekend. Take some time off. Chill. It's all good. And I hope you guys can join me on Sunday for some more Persona 4 Golden as well. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And be sure to give Autumn Ivy plenty of love from the Blue Rose Respite. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys.